Hey, Shalom, Shalom, first and foremost. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS Arkansas coming with this short lesson. I want to look up this word right here in the Miriam, okay? The word is, let's look at this word, failure. Okay? A falling to perform a duty expected action. Okay? An inability to perform a natural function. Okay? Now, I'm going to look up this word here. Doomed. Doomed. Judgment. Decision. Okay? Destiny. Unhappy destiny. Ruin. Death. Okay? To give judgment against. And I read that to say this. In this article I seen a few days back, Russia warns the U.S. and its allies that if they are doomed to failure. See, they're going to have judgment. They're not going to be able and capable to perform a duty because they're going to bring a certain destiny on them if they attempt to test the Black Sea borders. Okay, so Russia is flexing with talk, telling the U.S. and its allies, if y'all flexing in the Black Sea, which the Black Sea is, let me see here, something just happened. Oh, let's see here, something just happened. Let me type that in. Black Sea. Man, these phones, they do what they want to do. Okay, the Black Sea images. Okay, as you can see, the Black Sea is in the middle of Turkey, Russia, Iran, Ukraine, and the Baltic states of Romania and Bulgaria. Okay. Now Russia was saying if they test these waters, they're gonna fail. See, the United States have troops in, probably still have Air Force bases and ships right around the Mediterranean, or they have them in because they're in Turkey. So Russia is saying if y'all test, it's gonna be doomed. I'm gonna have to bring forth a destiny of failure on you. Which if you read in the scriptures, Russia is basically a guard. Okay, and what you see is Joel 3. Okay, proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all men of war draw near, and let them come up. Because you have China that is doing war games, bringing their navy ships, which you never really seen. So now Russia is flexing with their mouth, saying, "Hey, if y'all come over here and test, it's gonna be doomed failure because they are there." So this is a time of war because it's a time of prophecy, and in the land of Armageddon, the Middle East is where it's going to take place. Okay, it says, "Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say that I'm strong, because the weak nations now they have capabilities of going to war." Okay, all right. They have a lot of have missile capability. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause the mighty ones to come down, who are the angels. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about. So Russia is going to be that guard, which is going to be basically the right hand of the Heavenly Father. That's going to bring that destruction. Okay? So he's put that thought in his mind to speak a certain thing. Okay? It says, be thou, Ezekiel 38:6, be thou prepared and prepare thyself and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. And this is Russia being a guard unto them. Okay? Because when you go back in the first few verses, it's talking about who Gog and Magog. Okay? Gog and Magog is where you know the land now to be Russia. Because the Lord said in verse 4, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horsemen and horsemen, all thy them clothed with all sorts of armor, even the great company with bucklers, shields, and all of them handling swords. So the Lord is going to lead them back. He's going to lead them into the way of war. That's why you see he has these different countries, leaders that speak in such, you know, certain things come out of their mouth. And what does it say? Verse 10, uh, I start at 9. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands and many people with thee. So it's going to be a lot of people in that land of Harbor got one for that coming day of the valley of decision. Verse 10, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time things shall come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And that's what you got right here with Putin telling them, hey, he warning you and your U.S. and your allies, don't try to test the Black Sea waters, none of the borders. It's going to be a doom for you. It's going to be a ruin. It's going to bring death. Okay? So I just wanted to share that little picture and that comment because these are the things we must watch for. These are part of prophecies. You have to watch what's being said because the Lord says he's going to put different thoughts in their head because the Lord is actually uh, controlling everything. He's controlling the way they move. He's moving these kings like chess pieces to go to war. Okay? And it's all a part of his plan, his counsel. You see? Let's get this right here. Job 33. In a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep fall upon men, slumbering upon their beds, he opened the ears of men and sealeth their instructions. So all these leaders you see, they have been instructed to do the bidding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, the instructions is put in their head while they sleep at night. Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So he's moving, he turns your mind in whichever way he wants you to go and whatever he wants you to do, the plan for these leaders, these superpowers to eventually get to World War III, to destroy America. The Heavenly Father is in full control of it. And he's leading you, like it said, with the hooks in thy jaw. He's leading you in the way that he wants you to go. And you're going to go the way that Yahweh Shemyah wants you to go and perform the duties that he wants you to, that his counsel speaks of. You will perform the duties perfectly, okay? For your doom, for your ruin, and for your death. So with that, I hope this was edifying to the elect of Israel. Call law, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wahara Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the GMS who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS Arkansas, till the next time. Shalom.